Welcome one and all. Step right up and get your tickets for another moment in gaming history.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome officially to the channel. This is a series where I go into various different moments in video game history, and today I want to talk about something that, while not totally new, was done so well it helped push console gaming in a brand new direction. And that's Xbox Live. Now, I know what you're saying. Microsoft didn't start online gaming. There was the Famicom modem, the Satellaview, the Sega Network. Come on, even the Dreamcast had a modem built in. And you're not wrong, all those existed before Xbox Live came out. But most required attachments say the Dreamcast, and almost all of those came from your cable provider or had to be mail ordered. In the case of Xbox, they decided to include a LAN connection out of the box. This did a few things. One was allowing you to network the systems together, which actually made for some pretty amazing LAN parties, and the big thing is it let you connect to your regular cable service. Most people doubted this move when it was first announced, thinking broadband's acceptance was so minimal to justify it at the time, but Microsoft had a feeling that it would be more widely accepted and fairly used soon, so much so it included it with a plan. Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates had a vision of making premium downloadable content and add-ons more standard in the console industry, hoping this would bring in new customers, not only from the console side, but from the PC side as well. They also came up with the idea of setting up a friends list along with an account that would keep track of all the games and added content you purchased. This, along with standard voice communication and a hard drive built into the system, made them confident that once they launched the service to be known as Xbox Live, that it would be a success and move consoles into the next generation of video game entertainment. Once they had the service up and running well enough, they began beta testing it, giving testers a game known as Revolt, which was never officially released, and NFL Fever 2003 to beta test. They also made other smart decisions in labeling games. They made it so that the ones that could use the service were clearly labeled in a luminescent orange gold bar beneath the Xbox header that we all know from that age signified that it supported Xbox Live. This was something unique that only really the Xbox brand offered at the time. All their consoles either used a modem like the Dreamcast, which had already been discontinued by the time the Xbox came out, had no online functionality at all like the GameCube, or had to play catch-up like the PlayStation did. The PlayStation ended up launching an aftermarket device that would attach to the console and left the responsibility for much of the bulk of the online work to the publisher, which at the time made Microsoft's solution a much cleaner and more streamlined system than any other on the market. Suffice it to say, Xbox Live worked, and by July of 2004 the service had 1 million subscribers. By July of the next year it had reached 2 million subscribers. It was now clear to the industry that this was something their customers wanted, and by the time the next generation of consoles came around, everyone had online offerings. Even Nintendo got back in on the action with the Wii U Online Store. This was a pivotal and huge change for consoles. It allowed friends to play online, join each other in games, and for companies to offer extra content extending the life of their games. None of this was brand new, but this was the first time it had worked well enough and been thought of from the launch of the console well enough that it became a new standard. As a result, much of the local co-op would begin to drop off in favor of online matchmaking and online co-op games. More and more games would become digital-only games, and many people would stop buying much physical media at all, preferring to use the convenience of the internet coupled with their either included or readily available hard drive solutions to store and play their games. It's clear that with this setup, Microsoft sent ripples through the industry, with gamer tags easily identifying users across all games, gamer score and achievements giving people bragging rights online, and a host of online features made standard. They fundamentally changed the way that we not only look at our console, but how we look at online services on those consoles. Most people wouldn't buy a console without some form of online presence today. However, it did introduce its own set of issues that are outside the scope of this video. However, what do you guys think of Xbox Live? Do you think this is a moment worthy of being on the channel? What is your first experience with the service, or have you ever used it at all? Do you like how it's changed over the years and what it's become now with the advent of Game Pass? Let me know in the comments. For now though, I'd like to thank you for spending time with me and taking time out of your day. If I could ask you for one more favor, please leave this video a like. And if you haven't, consider subscribing. It really does help me out. Until next time though, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, happy gaming.